What's up, y'all? Let's get it. As always, this is Viisionary Gaming TV with your boy Lenzo, New Era League. Week 2. Viisionary Gaming TV. About to get it going, man. Got a live stream going for y'all. Got a live stream going. Getting that lock in. Oh. Going into this week, man. My starter running back, he out already. But we ain't worried about that. We got that. We got that. I'm about to get it going. About to get it going. First home game of the season. First home game of the season. First home game of the season.
One of the dangerous spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one.
The return of the Knights, y'all. I love to see
UCF Knights.
I love to see
from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land.
We ranked number 25 now, y'all.
For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
We treating every game like a championship game. We have to. Let's go.
The Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Central Florida.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
I'm hoping my playbook shows, man.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team.
I'm hoping to show.
Gain on that return. The Wolfpack offense comes
I
out
really
to get
hope my
things
playbook
started
show.
in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on...
And the pressure was too much. They get it at 15.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster.
We treat every game like a championship game.
Instead, it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away.
Every
the punter
game.
going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Let's go.
Hauls it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try
There you
the
go.
return.
CJ Carr, the one and only.
So the UCF Knights
CJ Carr,
offense has its first
know.
opportunity of the day. And the
Go
story
get you
is
some,
going to be
kid.
in this one. Will
So get
this
you some,
quarterback
kid.
be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive
Let's go
front
get you
gets
some.
right in his grill, Jesse?
Right with our
Listen,
true
he's one of the
freshman
best
Hoffman.
quarterbacks in the country.
Yeah,
but he
athlete.
better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time.
Turning it
Get
off.
off of him.
Come on. At the 43-yard
True
line
freshman.
with a huge pickup.
True freshman.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that,
True freshman.
so
Oh, he
hard to
blitzing
get
over
to the
here.
ground. That's why you blitz.
He
That's why you
blitzing.
bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the
Okay.
box so you can get him before he gets going.
There
Once he
he is.
got
There he
going,
is.
you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Richardson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Yeah, we ain't worried about it.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on
Go.
that completion.
It's looking like we have
They'll move the tight end.
It's too far. It's too far. Yeah, right there, right there.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. He's at the 22.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole,
What's up,
exploding
Hoffman?
through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC,
6'5". I need you to get to that. I need you to get to that 6'5".
Out of the gun.
Need you to get to that 6'5".
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity.
I need you to
here.
get to there.
The Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Hoffman. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Looking to throw, it's Carr.
Push on. True freshman.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself.
True freshman.
To the ball. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that
Good drive,
scoring
y'all.
drive took only 6 plays.
Great drop. Great drop.
And they finish it with an 11-yard
Go get another
touchdown
stop.
dart.
He's gonna get another stop.
And he takes
Go get
this
another
from
stop.
inside the 5. And the ball's free deep in his
got
own
it?
territory. And the defense
Yes,
jumps on it.
sir.
They get that turnover.
Yes, sir.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with
Yes,
this
sir. We got the
7-0
ball back
lead.
that quick, y'all.
This offense has it with really good field position. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets
He
it go.
dropped it. Come on.
And that
Can't be
incomplete pass
dropping that.
caused by the big hit on first down.
Can't
Second
drop
down
that.
coming.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the
Can't
rhythm of
drop
the
there.
game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Run it with the fullback. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4.
And David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one
Come on,
of them.
Richardson.
How about that guy there picking up the first?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex.
Touchdown.
Knights. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Man, this
Game just
offense has
started.
started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building
Game
on
just
it again.
started.
Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks
Let's go get another stop.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Let's go get another.
They cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Let's go get another one.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Let's go get another one.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, heading to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Wilson to pass. With the catch, it's Landry.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hit.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. This offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple of weeks.
Bring him
That's me. That's me. I missed the tackle. I missed the tackle.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. NC State quick to the line.
Yes,
On the
missed the
third
tackle.
play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered.
Missed the tackle,
Nobody
yeah.
open.
Can't be doing that.
No problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Leaves it with the back.
This dog.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run
Every
free,
play,
unencumbered, and get to the
every possession we treated like it's like a championship game, championship rigged, all of that stuff. Let's go. Championship rigged.
Got a man, it's Jenkins. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leads them with 3rd and 2.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Love the call here going RPO on 3rd down, and obviously you're giving your quarterback choices, but the defense gave them a look that was conducive to handing that football off. So good decision by the quarterback and nice push up front.
Yes, sir. That's what we're going to do, Dan. That's what we're going to do.
Scanning the field, it's Carr.
It is.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers.
Let me see something real fast. I don't really need him in the game. Not with them. I don't really need him in the game. I keep on putting him up in the middle. It's cool.
Immediately.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
That's a bet, man. Get that dub.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hoffman. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
You go all the way through.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Go all the way through.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Trying to barrel in.
We good.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
We're good.
Barges ahead.
Get it down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield.
I'm going for it. Hey.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. They'll go to the air.
Oh, he dropped it.
Football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Don't worry about it.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field.
We'll get a safety.
They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Gives them a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. NC State going up tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Oh,
they get to him as he throws. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They knock it
I
down,
got a score on there, though. I should kick that field goal, too.
Pick up a 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wilson will throw. Makes the grab. It's Landry.
Yeah.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Back open in the middle. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short
Not
of the first
Tony.
down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Not Tony.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Now on the return. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll leave it with him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Touchdown,
And
Ashley.
that is just an attitude
Go
run,
get you some,
running it
Ashley.
right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
To the air, it's Carr. He'll take a shot.
Touchdown, Ashley. Touchdown, Ashley.
Touchdown, UCF!
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up.
Go
and
get you some,
excited.
Ashley.
Get out to an early
What a
lead,
throw.
and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
What a throw.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this
What a
out.
throw.
Marshall has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up 14 over Ohio. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Finding open areas. Gets it past the marker. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, it's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put it on the money and the guy drops it. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right. Get ready, because I know you can make that catch.
Oh, we right there.
Completion to the right. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I seen them dogs at me, y'all. I seen them dogs at them. Got to now.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson to pass. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, hey, get that.
North Carolina State. They wanted it all, and that is exactly
That's a
what
good
they
throw.
got.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half, we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Wait for it, wait for it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Carr. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Ashley. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking left. Complete on the comeback. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Finds us back in the middle. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Knights! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Yes,
So a
sir.
drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Yes, sir.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Wilson will throw. Oh, they're after him. On the run, still looking. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Good stop.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books,
28-7.
and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Dumps it off in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Carr. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jenkins. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the stick, it's Jenkins. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Knights have this offense rolling. Handoff from the gun.
Oh, I missed that hole. I missed the hole.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They
got it in stride inside the 20.
Good time.
Touchdown! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So a drive there of 84 yards. The kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
It's getting over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wilson to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding.
Oh, he's got some space.
Ooh.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They finally make the stop, and it's been this play. This guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger. And it's
a running room, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Knights!
Dang, QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
what a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Marshall is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 20.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Oh,
He's in
wow.
open space down. Oh, what vision.
Wow, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He
That's
is
crazy.
a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
That's
And
crazy.
now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he makes the extra point. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gets it out fast. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Knights with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's DeLuca. Brings into the open. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights have their offense in high gear. Looking for room. It's Hoffman. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently.
He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense getting set for first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Running into the open space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Starting to feel a little pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Woodside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one, if they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways, they were ready for the screen there. They created a negative play.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that?
And I get it. At this point in the second half, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
A strike downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Yeah, touchdown right here.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the
touchdown right here.
line. Just spectacular execution there. Got his man quickly. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Back to throw, it's Carr. That's got it. Touchdown, UCF! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. He had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Give to the running back. Turning it on. No, he got loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. To the ground, he's got it again. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. All by himself. Hits the crease. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, NC State. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
One more drive for Carr. Yeah, I sit him down up there. You got one more drive, kid.
Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Carr. Rifles it down the middle.
Make it count,
man on the right. He's loose. He's at the touchdown Knights. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Southern Miss went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Golden Eagles team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Teray. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And off to Jones. There he goes. He smashes his way through again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jones. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And the point after is good.
That makes the score UCF 59, NC State 35.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking for a man, it's Carr. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jenkins. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Let's it fly. Go to the end zone. It's picked off.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Jones. He breaks a tackle. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Wants to throw on third. Makes the grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy.
I can't see this shit on y'all see shit because I come from
wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right.
And he is
passing
finding
field.
wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Pass interference. Defense.
This defense happy with how that last play
thing.
turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's brought down.
Now I'm trying to get
really
this
8
touchdown,
pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to few.
Touchdown, UCF! And the pummeling has started.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling offense.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is
It's my
feeling
fault,
themselves
man.
after
I started
that
trying to
last
be
drive.
greedy. They wasn't even supposed to put up 42 points on me.
Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down.
How they doing?
He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type
That's
of
a
game.
wrap, y'all.
Both offenses
I was
going up
trying
and
to
down
force
the
it. I was
field,
trying to get like 10
seemingly at will,
touchdowns. I
throwing
don't
the
know what
ball,
I was trying to
running
break
the
that
ball.
record.
But David, I feel like
I got
if
close
you're a
to
fan
it,
of
man.
defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
Got close to it. I allowed them to put up 29 points in the 4th quarter. That's on me. I can't play like that next week. I got to use again. But we'll take it, though. We'll take it.
That's why you got the dub.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's go look at the stats real fast. Them interceptions hurt my quarterback.
And this has been another presentation
4
of EA
interceptions,
Sports
8
College
touchdowns.
Football.
Yeah. He threw for almost 600 yards. Hell of a game. Receiving. My tight end went crazy, y'all. 286, 5 touchdowns. Sheesh. Sheesh. Rushing. Hoffman, he held it down. Yeah, when Farmer comes back, it's going to be a problem. But we'll take it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Once again, it's Viisionary Gaming TV, man. I'll catch y'all on the next stream.